Please be seated. Good afternoon. My name is Julio Tino. I'm the Dean of the McCormick School of Engineering and Applied Science. Welcome to our PhD hooding ceremony. This is a particularly joyous occasion for me and my fellow McCormick faculty members because this ceremony allows us to reflect on the combined talent and achievement that you, these graduates, have exhibited during their studies here. It has been an honor for us to participate in your education and to observe your maturation as scholars and researchers who have contributed to the knowledge in engineering and applied science. We have enjoyed mentoring you, and today you become our colleagues. As PhD students, you have played a critical role in McCormick. You have been part of the research that drives innovation, pushes the frontiers, goes into the unknown, and discovers new questions. Along the way, you have learned not only deep technical skills, but also, hopefully, timeless skills that resist obsolescence. How to frame research questions, think in terms of systems, and how to teach and communicate your research, your work to others. How to imagine a new future and envision new possibilities. You not only challenge yourself to learn and create new knowledge, but you served as role models and mentors for other graduate students and maybe some undergraduate students. You connected with colleagues across departments and schools, and you enriched many of our programs by bringing your unique perspectives. Our school is a better place because you are here. But in many ways, today is just the beginning. From here, you will move to a wide variety of positions, both in academia and industry. I expect that you will continue to add to the knowledge base of your discipline and enrich your field. You arrived here as our students, and now you live as our colleagues. We cannot wait to see what you will do. I would like to especially welcome the parents, spouses, family, and friends of our graduating students who have shared in the many sacrifices, challenges, and successes of graduate study. I think it is very fitting that we thank this enormously cast of important people with a round of applause. And we also want to thank you, our graduating students, for selecting Northwestern to pursue your studies. Our faculty members are proud of your accomplishments, and we wish you the greatest of success as you begin your careers. Now, I would like to introduce our speaker. Priscilla Liu is the Asia Head of Sustainable Investment Groups at Deutsche Bank DWS Fund. This is her latest accomplishment of many technology and business since receiving her PhD in electrical engineering from McCormick. For many years, she worked at Bell Labs in Mary Hill in the Computer Science and Pure Research Lab. If there was ever an iconic driver of American innovation, it was Bell Labs. And she holds more than 25 patents. From there, she founded Interwave, a multi-billion-dollar valuation company, and then became a limited partner and advisor to Mayfield Field Funds in Silicon Valley, a VC firm. Later, she founded a cross-border healthcare and clean tech fund in China called Kathaya Capital, and in 2014, she brought part of that team to Deutsche Bank to help establish its sustainable investment groups in Asia. It is my great pleasure to introduce Priscilla Lu.
Thank you. Honorable Dean Julio Otino, faculty, staff, proud parents, and most of all, PhD graduates. I am honored and humbled to have this privilege to address you today. I want to especially thank Dean Otino for this opportunity to share with you some thoughts and stories of my career. And first, congratulations, graduates. This is truly your day of celebration for achieving one of the significant milestones as you begin your career with this new academic status from this prestigious university. Northwestern has given you the foundation, knowledge, and enrichment to contribute to the ever-changing world of technology. McCormick Engineering, in its unique emphasis on whole brain education, helped build a diverse educational framework for you all to expand and explore new horizons and push the fringes of new possibilities. With your degrees, you have earned recognition and obligation to make a difference. To have an impact, you need to believe in yourself. For me, building confidence didn't come easily. Growing up in Hong Kong, I was held back in both kindergarten and first grade, largely because I didn't follow instructions. Later in college, I didn't make pre-med program because I had not fulfilled the core requirements. Instead, I had been taking too many math and engineering classes. They were, after all, the only classes I was interested in and could get good grades. I started my career at Bell Labs in a bygone era where large institutions prided themselves on nurturing careers of employees. Bell Labs was a place to work, live, and retire in. It was like part of your family. With a doctorate scholarship from Bell Labs, I completed my PhD in 1980, 38 years ago, at Northwestern in computer science and electrical engineering. I was told that I was one of the first women PhD from the school. I'm delighted to see that 38 years later, we now have 52 women in this PhD graduation class of 189 today. For me, that's truly a joy. I made several moves in my career, each time with some serious consternation. The hardest move was leaving Bell Labs. I was a die-hard engineer and had been at Bell Labs for 16 years, an eternity in these days. So taking the initiative to move on was very difficult. There were a lot of unknowns because the move meant leaving a large established institution, coast-to-coast relocation with 2 small babies. But I knew at the time that Bell Labs we knew, which was being broken up from AT&T, would become a piece of history, albeit an integral part of engineering history. I trusted my gut and moved to California. My husband, Dwight, whom I met at Bell Labs, he calls us a pair of dogs. He got his PhD from Stanford University. And we're total opposites. He was supportive of us moving back to California, to the Bay Area. Not long after moving to Silicon Valley, I started my own company, Interwave. The company delivered low-cost cellular networks across Africa in the 90s. They were easily configured in small distributed locations that could be integrated as a seamless extension to the larger networks that were backhauled over satellites. Targeting countries like Gabon, Cameroon, Benin, Somalia, during the Black Hawk Down days, if you remember that movie, Congo and Sierra Leone, which largely had no telephone lines, no telecommunication service, and no ready access to power. It seemed absurd at the time, but I saw the opportunity differently. There was demand and a lack of telephone networks, and it was an opportunity for us to leapfrog barriers with no local incumbents. This was an opportunity to be relevant, and I was eager to apply engineering and adapt solutions to the local regional needs. To see the outcome and the impact of having cellular telephone services all over the African countries, it was exhilarating. We were the first telephone services in many of these small towns, and it transformed the livelihoods of the people, enabling new commerce and new business opportunities. The banks that financed prepaid cards financed our networks, and the mom and pop shops sold the phone cards. It created a market for secondhand phones, innovative business models from innovative technologies. As the sole founder, chairman, and CEO, I took the company public on NASDAQ at $4 billion market cap. But to every success, there will be downturns, and for every downturn, there are new possibilities. Despite the company's success, after 9/11, because all the networks were in Africa, the company was taken private under pressure from the US government and was absorbed into an Israeli military company. This was extremely disheartening. As I look back on my career and my life, with all the ups and downs, I believe the most constant aspect is change, whether it is adapting to changes or making deliberate moves to enable change, to challenge and to be challenged. The downs gave me the impetus to strive for the ups. At each turn, it was either because something was not working out well, or that I was distracted pursuing something I loved and believed in. Change was a way to give hope, restart with new beginnings, and enable the possibilities of defining new boundaries. Making each of these career moves was not easy. I had many doubts each time, as there was never certainty. But what was clear was that each move presented a new learning experience and new possibilities. However, each change, by and large, was triggered by external adversity. Luckily, I've been blessed with a husband and 3 lovely children, they are here today, who have allowed me the possibility to endeavor beyond and to dare do the unthinkable. I transitioned from being an entrepreneur to being a venture capitalist in Silicon Valley and then private equity in China. I established my own $200 million fund, Cathay Capital, during a time of financial crisis and market turbulence, and then was invited to bring that clean tech aspect of my fund into Deutsche Bank to head up sustainable investment as managing director for Asia. Joining an investment bank to do private equity was the furthest from my mind. As someone with more than 25 patents in telecommunications and multimedia, my heart was always in technology and engineering. However, I saw this as an opportunity to have a greater impact on doing good with engineering while doing well with investments. Over the past 40 years of my career as research scientist at Bell Labs, 10 years as CEO of my company, and 15 years as a venture capitalist and private investment bank in technology, I'm most importantly a mother of 3 lovely children and happily married for 34 years. For the women PhD graduates, I want to say this, that you can do it all with joy and triumph through all the trials and tribulations. And I have to say, it is worth it. Each and every one of you are now qualified and recognized as potential leaders to create great impact in the engineering world. However, technology is transforming this world at such a pace that there are unintended consequences. We now expect the unexpected, and exception is the norm. More and more, we have to be guided by our own moral compass. Today, we value individualism, driven by our own convictions, ethics, and compassion for what we do and how we do it. Our identity and sense of belonging is less and less with the company we work for and more with the people we choose to associate with. I find that challenges present themselves in many ways, and the discovery of how and what to do can be as demanding as the essence of what we do. As someone who is passionate about innovative and innovating technologies, I have been fortunate to be able to inspire and to be inspired by the changes that have been happening. The importance of being relevant and to have the vision to see the possible from the impossible to be, as Dean Julio Otino says, comfortable with uncertainty, to think differently, to formulate certainty from the uncertainty, to build structure from ambiguity and chaos, while never forgetting the moral implications of what we do. As we become the instrument of change, we are finding that technology and engineering innovations continue to challenge ethical considerations, whether this is gene therapy, bespoke treatment that is rendered possible by it, or infringement of privacy, big data information that may preclude moral considerations that preempts compassion. As you all become elite engineers that weave this intricate world, do not lose sight of the whole brain, where the assessment of the totality of the consequences and outcomes must be an integral part of what we value and what we strive for. We ask ourselves, to what end and what for? Follow your heart, but truly follow it with a heart, with humility and with consideration for humanity. I leave you with Walt Whitman's The Untold Want. The untold want, by life and land, never granted. Now, voyager, sail thou forth to seek and find. So, may you all have an insatiable appetite to seek, and the curiosity, discovery, and knowledge to find your passion, to feed your soul and your mind, and may you light up the lives of others, and most of all, light up the lives of your family and loved ones, your fellow Northwestern graduate and friends who are here with you today. May you live your lives with inspiration and aspirations to bridge the chasm of knowledge and the chasm that divides the disparity of well-being in our global society. You shall remember this day as the day that you have earned the recognition and the invitation to go out and transform the world in a way that only you can envision and make happen. Rejoice. Embark on this exciting journey and find your passion. Take small steps and look at every downturn or despair, not as failure, but as an opportunity for change, for new beginnings, and a chance to make a difference differently. I bid you all to pursue your untold want with hunger and compassion. Welcome to the Northwestern alumni family. Congratulations, everybody.
Thank you, Priscilla. I cannot resist mentioning this. Not going to give details, but yesterday, Business Insider published the list of the top 40 women in engineering. We got number 1 and number 2. We will now continue the ceremony with a hooding of our PhD graduates. The Northwestern hood that will be bestowed on each of our doctoral candidates is comprised of a blue velvet ribbon that represents the Doctor of Philosophy in Engineering and the purple and gold silk colors of Northwestern. The doctoral advisor will place the hood over the shoulders and offer congratulations to the PhD graduate. Now, will our first set of degree recipients please come forward? Associate Dean Linda Broadbelt will read the student's name and the doctoral advisor's name as each PhD graduate is hooded.
Good afternoon. Here's how the graduation process at our ceremony will work. I will read each student's name, and the graduate will then proceed across the stage and hand his or her hood to the advisor, who will then place the hood over the graduate's head. We have a professional photographer at the end of the stage who will take a picture of each graduate after they have been hooded. As each candidate walks across the stage, his or her name will be displayed on the screen along with the advisor's name. Some candidates will also have an image from their research displayed on the screen. We will begin with the Applied Physics program. Seiji Pan, advised by Monica Olvera de la Cruz. Weijia Wang, advised by George Schatz and Terry Odom. Zhonghui Wei, Eric Loughton, advisor. Li Zhang, advised by Michael Bedzik. We now move to the Doctor of Philosophy in Biomedical Engineering. Ali Farshian Sadek, okay. Advised by Ferdinando Musa Ivaldi. Philip Lewis, advised by Ramil Shah. Zhao Xu, advised by Hao Zhang. Di Zhang, advised by Vadim Backman. We now move to the Department of Chemical and Biological Engineering. Adebola Victoria Adeniran, advised by Keith Tayo. Alex Arda, advised by Justin Notstein. Ashti Stephen Kareem, advised by Michael Jewett. Carson LePerry, advised by Randy Snur and Feng Chi Yu. Scott Lyle Nauert, advised by Justin Notstein. Mary Wang, advised by Chad Merkin. Gary Wilk, advised by Rosemary Braun. Albert Shu, advised by Netta Bagari. We now move to the Department of Civil and Environmental Engineering. Lama, Majid, advised by Hani Masani. Basil Busakani, advised by Gianluca Crisartis. V.T. Shah, advised by Zenek Bazant. Han Gao, advised by George Wells. Yan Gao, advised by David Kaur. Zihan Hong, advisor Hani Mamasani. Sangre Kim, advised by Rich Fino. Xiaoyu Meng, advised by Sinan Ketin. Fiorella Met, advised by David Kaur. John Miller, advised by Yu Ni. Jay Yang, advised by Diego Clapton. We now move to the Department of Electrical Engineering and Computer Science. Robert Brown, advised by Human Moseni. Mohamed Fouda, advised by Salem Shariar. Ryan Keating, advised by Dongning Guo. Thor Nok Lay, advised by Randall Berry. Kathy Mi Young Lee, Alec Chaudhary, advisor. Zhizhao Liu, advised by Corey Aiden. Nathan Siego Matsuda, advised by Oliver Coser. Dong Nguyen, advised by Thruspis Pappas. Esteban Miguel Rangel, advised by Alec Chaudhary. Michael Silver, advised by Prem Kumar and Gregory Cantor. Samuel Taggart, advised by Jason Hartline. Jing Wang, advised by Rasavulis Pappas. Yin Jia, advised by Ying Wu. Chao Yan, advised by Russell Joseph. Xianghuan Yu, advised by Agalos Katsagalos. Pei Yu, advised by Ying Wu. Ziyi Zhou, advised by Dongning Guo and Michael Honig. We now move to the Department of Engineering Sciences and Applied Mathematics. Albert Barajas, advised by Jorge Nocidal. Caitlin Hill, advised by Mary Silber. And now my colleague, Senior Associate Dean Ajit Tamhani, will introduce the remaining graduates.
Thank you very much, Dean Barbert. Okay, now we start with Department of Industrial Engineering and Management Sciences. Sina Ansari, advised by Syed Irawani and Debo Lawrence. Mehmet Bashadeher, advised by Karen Smilovitz and Sanjay Mehrotra. Francisco Hara Moroni, advised by Andreas Vector. Vikram Kilambi, advised by Sanjay Mehrotra. Alexandros Nathan, advised by Noshir Contractor. Jacqueline Eng, advised by Noshir Contractor at Syed Iravani. Alan Wu, advised by Ohad Perry and Achal Basambo. Now we move to Department of Material Science and Engineering. Itamar Bala, advised by Mark Harsam. Amit Kishan Behera, advised by Gregory Olson. Gavin Campbell, advised by Michael Bedzik. Kavita Chandra, advised by Terry Odom. Se Young Cook, advised by Lawrence Marks and Dylan Fong. Lawrence Crosby, advised by Lawrence Marks. Antoine Emery, advised by Christopher Wolverton. Daniel Fairfield, advised by Samuel Stupp. Linda Guiney, advised by Mark Hersom. Eve Hansen, advised by Vinayak Dravid. Ju Hoon Kang, advised by Mark Hersom. Michael Knudsen, advised by Terry Odom. Hak Kyung Kwan, advised by Monica Olvera de la Cruz. Z. Lu, advised by Christopher Wolverton. Andrew Mannix, advised by Mark Hersom and Nathan Geisinger. Benjamin Myers, advised by Vinayak Dravid. Ashwin Narayanan, advised by Samuel Stu. Lindsay Oakley, advised by Kenneth Schull and Linda Broadbent. Hong Chen Wong, advised by Scott Barnett. Fu Yao Yan, advised by Gregory Olson. Jen Peng Yao, advised by Christopher Wolverton. Jay Ning Ye, advised by Jiaxing Wang. Min Zhang, advised by Catherine Brinson. Now we move to Department of Mechanical Engineering. Shang Fan Chen, advised by Cheng Sun. Matthew Elvin, advised by Kevin Lynch. Matthew Ford, advised by Oluwesi Balagan. Julie Hoy, advised by Elizabeth Gerber. Blake Johnson, advised by Jane Wong. Dan Ma, advised by Sinan Keaton. Nelson Rosa, advised by Kevin Lynch. Jian Shi, advised by Kevin Lynch. Hong Yi Xiao, advised by Richard Lupto, Julio Otino, and Paul Aberhauer. Anne Ense Yang, advised by Mitra Hartman. Xuan Cheng Yu, advised by Wei Chen. Yan Yu, advised by Mitra Hartman. Jishuan Zhang, advised by Jan Chao and Cornel Eman. Sarah D'Angelo, advised by Darren Gurgle and Michael Horn. Emily Harburg, advised by Elizabeth Gerber. And lastly, we have the program in theoretical and applied mechanics, Wei-Shin Lee, advised by Gianluca Cusatus. Shin Chin, advised by Sinan Kitten. So this concludes the conferral of PhD degrees.
So I would like to thank all the friends and family members of the graduates for coming to our celebration this afternoon. Today marks an important day in your careers and in your life. Your degree is a significant accomplishment. And we hope that the skills that you have learned here have prepared you for a lifetime of impact. So today, with a degree, we are conferring value to you. But from this point onwards, things change, flipped. As you saw in the career of our speaker, Priscilla Lu, the 3 stages, Bell Labs, CEO, and now a fund in China in sustainable development. From now on, you are the ones that, with the things that you will do in the future, will confer value to us. We are only as good as the people that we produce. The better you do in life, the better we will do, the more reputation we will accumulate. And today, you become our colleagues. You enter as students. Today, you live as our colleagues. I and the faculty salute you. So, and although your careers undoubtedly will take you far away from campus, please sit down. We hope to hear and see and hear from you on a frequent basis. As I said, you are the source of our value, and we are eager to see what you will accomplish. I hope that all of you will join us for the Dean's reception under the tent on the East Lawn by Norris, where we will celebrate all this year graduates. I will ask you now that you remain in your places until the faculty and graduates recess. Will the graduates please stand as the procession begins?